One channel, different shows, everything entertaining. Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright Deadheads, this is going to be a different kind of video, kind of a rant. You're going to see the rant first, and then once I cooled off a couple days later, not being as big of a dick as I was in previously. You'll see. Let's talk. Bring Beth back. Sometimes it's necessary to just put on your work gloves and do some dirty work. Let's talk. Fans that are too far gone. Alright Deadheads, all seriousness aside. No, seriously, any way to get right to it, there is a petition going around that fans are signing. It says to bring Beth back, but it also is saying it's promoting it more to support Beth. But if you read it, and if you look at its purpose, it's actually to bring the character back. It really is. Because you created it, because you want them to give her a better death. You want them to take back what they did as far as killing off Beth. And I think it's selfish, and it's idiotic. Now, for the people that wanted to support Beth, I'm not talking to you. You know what I mean? Because I know that we have busy lives, and you see this pop up, and it says, support Beth, sign the petition, support Emily Kinney, sign the petition, and you go ahead and sign, and you might have even read it, and it made it sound like it was something else. This is a petition that is supposed to make AMC throw away millions of dollars because they already recorded what happened after Beth died. They have 8 episodes already recorded. Season 5 is done. Beth is dead. You know what I mean? So they want it reversed. To add insult to injury, I feel, as a fan, as a fellow fan, not only do they want it reversed, which is stupid, they want her to be re-killed in a better way. And then they go on this sexist bullshit that you find all the time. How dare a woman be killed to advance a man's story? First off, it's TV. Shut the hell up with this. Sexist, racist, everything's always an ist today. It's an ist. It's fucking entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain why it's selfish to sign this petition. It's selfish because you want Beth back on the show. Because she entertains you. You enjoy seeing this character on the show. Therefore, this is just one selfish ass act you can do. Do you really want to support Emily Kinney, the actress that plays Beth? Buy her latest CD. Buy a concert ticket to her latest concert. Support her acting career. Support her music career. Go ahead and go like her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow her. Support her. Support the current projects now. And Beth did not die for the sole purpose of moving the story forward for a man. And I know there's going to be a ton of people out there that I'm not going to reach that's going to just watch this video and be like, he's a dickhead. I signed the petition, so automatically it's us against him. That's not the case at all. I'm not calling out everyone who signed the petition as an idiot. You know what I mean? Even though I think it's stupid. I'm not saying that. I'm saying look at it for what it is. People started it for selfish reasons because they want the character back on the show. If you want to support this actor, support her now. And then, on top of everything, to say that her sole purpose to die was for the benefit of a male character is absolute bullshit. Did you not see the ending of that episode? When Michonne told Maggie her sister was alive, let's go get her, she finally had the hope that she was burying deep down inside. You know what I'm saying? Even today, if somebody gets kidnapped, the police, what do they say? You got 48 hours and then we're looking for a body. And I know that's no reason to give up hope, but think about it. This is the apocalypse. If somebody is kidnapping people, 98% chance it is not for good things. You know what I'm saying? They are lucky she was kidnapped by the people in the hospital and not by people like Terminus. You know what I mean? Or we'd be having Beth burgers and you guys wouldn't even have seen her die. Someone could have just created this to be a douchebag. Still, fans are going nuts. There's actual friends on Facebook in Walking Dead fan page and groups that are literally pissed at each other right now because someone posted it's a good idea and somebody else posted it was a dumb idea. Somebody else posted that these people are idiots. And now we literally have friends prior to this who are, you know, social media friends blocking each other and all this other childish shit. because the people are taking it serious. It does say, if you want to know, Beth Green, played by Emily Kinney, was killed off in the mid-season finale in season 5 of The Walking Dead. Her death was far too soon, and the writers threw away a perfectly good potential character. Her story wasn't over. Emily Kinney and her character don't deserve this. There was so much more to be done with her character, and they chose to kill her off in a disgusting, unsatisfying death that caused more anger and disappointment than shock and mourning. Beth was a symbol of hope that a lot of women could relate to and see themselves in, especially self-harmers who saw her as someone who overcame their suicidal, depressive feelings. By sloppily killing her just shows that she was used to further a man's storyline. Daryl. That's what they said. I realize that the circumstances she died is irreversible, but this is television. Anything is possible. No, it's not. And for anyone who signed this petition, this is not directed at you. However, the person who made this petition, you're an idiot. Then what do they do with the, I'm gonna say $16 million they spent with the other 8 episodes that came after this? Are they just gonna throw it away? I mean, are you serious? They don't even pay their actors a lot. Like, come on, and they're gonna listen to you? Anything is possible. By signing this petition, you can at least show your support for Beth. Let's show Emily Kinney how much we love her and want her back. And I'm sorry, but this shit has got to stop. The Walking Dead was not like this when it started. The Walking Dead in the comic book is not like this. You will not find Walking Dead fans from the comic book who act this way. That is one of the main reasons why some of the Walking Dead fans that I talk to from the comic book only, they fucking hate the TV fans. Let's be straight honest. If you have a problem with this, I would prefer you hash it out in the comments section. I'm done talking. It's your turn. Alright, Deadheads. So, you guys saw my rant from the other day. Let's just say that AMC listened and they brought Beth back to life for whatever reason. However they do it, that's not the point. Let's just say they did. That actress would actually have to turn that down. She can't do it. She can't take that role as Beth anymore. Do you understand what kind of precedent that sets? That means that AMC can no longer control the creativity of their own show. That means that they cannot kill off any more popular characters because shit like this would happen again. But above all that, that actress would be in the most awkward position in her entire life. As much as she'd want to go back to that show, she's going to be working with people who are now looking at her like, come on, did you really have to take the job? Just think about that work environment for a second for her. It's unrealistic that she would even be able to come back to work. One of the things that I didn't clarify in my rant video that sparked such irritation, it was, and I left this out, the ways that people wanted to bring Beth back. There was people saying that, oh, the bullet just nicked her head. Clearly, it blew out the back of her head. Clearly. Then there was others that said, oh, well, have her a lost traveler on the side of the road, and she doesn't have to be Beth anymore, but just bring her back, you know? How ridiculous. They're just going to magically stumble upon a character that looks identical to the one they just killed off. Insane. The biggest ones that I guess the majority kind of said would work is to say that it was Carol's dream. Carol's coma, which I'm totally against coma ideas because there's no more fear, there's no more tension, there's no more suspense, and there is absolutely zero replay value. Those episodes are worthless. They are creative crap. So that is an absolute ridiculous idea. Not only that, the ramifications of what happened in episode 8 is going to be felt, I believe, consistently within the next following few episodes. It's going to be felt. It's going to impact certain characters. And the biggest thing, and I did mention this before, was about it only pushing the man's story forward. Again, that is absolute bullshit. Maggie is the one it's going to focus on in the coming episodes. It's bullshit. And then you got people who are doing this, and this, oh man, this blows my mind. You have people who are taking plastic spoons and sending it, basically harassing a producer's office. It's just so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. This is something I seen on Facebook that, and I don't care if it was started to be a joke, there was people running with it on Facebook. They're gonna load up a bunch of plastic spoons and they're gonna send them to this producer's office, whatever the main producer's office address is. The reason they're doing this is because Beth found the spoon, if you remember. The people who made up this spoon protest completely missed the whole point of what the foreshadowing mean. They said the foreshadowing meant she was supposed to be on the journey, and they actually said that Scott Gimple's an asshole because he was going to put her on the journey and didn't do that. You guys need to take a better look at what that foreshadowing meant. Beth was the one who found the spoon to Washington, D.C., and she was the only one not in the storyline for Washington, D.C. The foreshadowing didn't mean she had a story that was going to go to Washington. The foreshadowing meant she was never going to get to Washington. She was never going to be in the storyline for Abraham and Eugene and all them to go to Washington. That's what the foreshadowing meant. She was the only cast member not around for that storyline. And to completely just miss that foreshadowing and run with it and say that Washington was her storyline, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I do want to say, look at this logically. When you become a fan of this, it's just something you have to deal with. Guys, you know what? You can absolutely 100% disagree with me. So if you want to keep this conversation going, and that is the point to the Let's Talk videos, go ahead in the comments below. Voice your opinion on this topic. Alright? Because I'm done talking. It's your turn. Subscribe now.